Hello students, welcome to all of you to the spoken English class, and I am to tell you about the features of spoken English class and how you can develop in your speaking style. In fact, spoken English class it needs a lot more practice. Practice and practice. And in addition to that, make fun while learn. Unless you make the fun, that means it will be quite boring for you. So you can develop in spoken in your speaking skill if you follow me, if you take regular classes. All the classes you should take without any fail. Once you join my class, you should continuously go on attending the classes, because we will discuss about the speaking skill stage wise. Once you miss one class, then all other classes may not be befitting you and you may not follow me, because once you miss something, then suppose you miss one class, then you think from the next class I will attend, then things will be mismatched. You simply cannot follow what we say, because it is a continuous process. It is just like a ladder system. It is just like a ladder system. Suppose check here, it is a ladder. Ladder helps us to go either in ascending way or in descending way. But don't you think, unless you go in ascending order or ascending way, you may not come down in descending order. Because when you are climbing up, you regain a lot more strength. You become confident that because you have ascended, so you can definitely descend. But if someone will take you up and put you here, and you may not come down. Why? Because you have not climbed up. Exactly in the same way, any learning skill, any learning thing, anything, whether it is class, whether it is spoken English class, or whether it is written English class, same thing it is. You have to take class-wise, you have to take classes after classes, so that it will be helpful to you to develop your speaking skill. A lot more things are there in spoken English. So we will discuss everything about it. I may give you one example. Suppose one word I am writing here. CROOKED. What is the pronunciation? In English, in fact, I am telling one thing. Suppose this is English. English is two way or two part. One is spoken form, and next one is written form. In written form, spelling is key. Key means the most important factor. In written form, spelling is the most important factor, because unless you write a word properly, perhaps the reader cannot understand what you mean to say. For example, suppose you want to say speak. If you write speak like this, do you think anyone can understand? You have to write speak. So here, speak matters a lot. That means the spelling matters a lot. Both the words same. Suppose someone is writing, someone try to write sky and someone try to write high. Because sky is like this, similarly he will write high like this, or he will write high like this, or he will write high like this. Do you think both are same? So spelling here holds the importance, but similarly in spoken English, pronunciation holds the importance. It is not really pronunciation, it is pronunciation. So pronunciation actually holds the importance in case of English spoken form, because unless you speak a word, unless you pronounce a word properly, perhaps the listener cannot understand what you want to say. For example, suppose one word I am writing, DIAMOND. Its proper pronunciation is diamond, but you can also read it as a diamond, or a diamond, or a diamond, or like this. Unless you read it as diamond, then the listener perhaps failed to understand what you mean to say or what you want to convey, because language is nothing but the way of communication. In order to, in the process of communication it is, in order to express your idea, in order to say something what you mean to or what you want to convey, you need to speak it, and in that process you need to pronounce the word properly, because unless you pronounce it properly, then perhaps the listener cannot understand. Another word, suppose another word I have written here, PSYCHULUGY. So far as written statement is concerned, whether you can pronounce it or not, if you root it properly, then your task is clear. But suppose you want to utter the word, you want to speak it, you want to say someone, instead of writing something, you are through the telephonic conversation, you want to mention the same thing. So unless you read it as psychology, perhaps the listener cannot understand what you mean to say, because this word can also be, if you will go exactly through the spelling, then it may be psychology or psychology or like this. So you have to read it as, or you have to utter it, or you have to pronounce it as psychology. Otherwise, suppose you have written it properly, but if you pronounce it as psychology or psychology, then the listener may not understand. So you ought to pronounce it properly, so that only you can communicate. So communicate needs proper pronunciation of the word. So the pronunciation holds the key in case of spoken English form. And in case of, then we will come to this example. We were discussing about this example. CROOKED. The same word may be crooked, the same word may be crooked. When you are pronouncing it, it's crooked, it spells as if there is no E. And when you are pronouncing it as crooked, then E is there. Then whether both the pronunciation are same, or both the pronunciation are wrong, or one is wrong, one is right, and if both are right, then where it is, if one is wrong, one is right, which one it is, we all will discuss. We will discuss everything about this. I am giving you just one glimpse, one example. When this word is used as a verb, the pronunciation is crooked. But when this word is used as an adjective, the pronunciation is crooked. For example, he, I am taking another page. Suppose this word we are discussing. In one case, suppose a sentence goes like this: he another sentence. I am intentionally not reading the sentence so that we will discuss. Then second sentence, suppose here, check, the same word is used here as verb, and the same word is used as adjective, because this one is a noun phrase where A is article and this one is the head noun, then this is the adjective describing this noun. Then the pronunciation here is crooked. He crooked his finger to call the waitress like this. Hello, suppose we all crooked. Crooked means just to bend it, bend it. It is not in a straightforward way, but bending. So he crooked his finger to call the waitress to him. So this one is used as verb, so the pronunciation is crooked. But here he is dash person. Here this word is used as an adjective, so it is crooked. He is a crooked person. And what is the difference between crooked and crooked? In fact, it has one syllable. It has one syllable. And it has two syllables. So in why it is one syllable and what is syllable, how can we know whether a word has one syllable or two syllables or three syllables, how to know, we all will discuss in our spoken English class. And in fact, when a word is used as verb, it has one syllable, and when it is used as adjective, it has two syllables. It's okay. So this is the thing. So what is syllable? How many syllables are there? In spoken English class we will discuss, and how syllables make a foot. And in that case we will also discuss the metric pattern, or suppose if you will show your interest, then we may discuss about metric pattern. Actually, what is metric pattern? Metric pattern is something vested in poetry. Metric pattern. Metric pattern is something vested in poetry, but here actually in spoken English you need to know about the syllables, about the foot, so that utterance will be easier. When the vowel is pronounced and when the vowel is dropped, when you are pronouncing it as crooked, as if the word is like this. As if the word is like this. And when you are pronouncing this word, here it is visible, here it is active, crooked or crooked. Actually, the proper pronunciation is crooked, as if ed equals to id, crooked. He is a crooked person, but we say it as he is a crooked person. So similarly, a lot more words are there where the letters are silent. For example, suppose we will take one word, and here it is this word. We read it as Sunday, but in fact it pronounced as if it is Sunday. Day, it is D, because D-A-Y-D. So it is pronounced as if it is Sunday. It is Sunday. Similarly, Monday, Tuesday we know. And can you pronounce this word? Many of us pronounce it as Wednesday, but it is not Wednesday. It is Wednesday. That means as if it is written like this, as if the word is written like this. Wednesday. That means it is Wednesday. The way we are pronouncing day, it's okay, you may pronounce day, but it is not Wednesday, it is Wednesday. Wednesday means, that means D is silent and E is also silent. So Wednesday. Wednesday. When you are pronouncing Wednesday, two syllables are there. When you are pronouncing Wednesday, it is a single syllable. So many skills are there in case of spoken English class, and in our class we will discuss all of these things in a step manner. That is stepwise we will discuss. So you need to have your patience, and you need to be regular in my class. You need to take my class one after another and make fun while learn. You definitely will enjoy my class, because I will make a lot of fun while teaching. I will take a lot more examples also, and we will enjoy when we are learning. So take my class continuously so that it will be beneficial to you. Then, so let's start our class a little bit. What we have to discuss. First, I told you in a very introduction line, I told you make a lot more practice. You have to practice. And let's discuss how to pronounce a word properly. A lot more things are there. Today, just initially, I am telling you a little bit thing. You know, you're coloring the leaves or applying the lipstick. This is not the custom of us. This is the custom of the Western people. Because of their pronunciation skill. We pronounce in a different way, their pronunciation is different. I am telling you how we differ in our utterances. And why, when our ladies, our sisters, our mothers, our aunties, etc., our bhaujas, etc., sister-in-law, that is, when they are using lipsticks, after half an hour or so, you will find that they might have swallowed 70% or 80% of the lipsticks they have applied on their lips. Why? Because our pronunciation is in that way, so that saliva very often comes to our lip to lubricate it. You might have seen many persons while talking, they will be doing like this. Why they are doing? Actually, they are lubricating their lips, because our pronunciation is like that way. Our pronunciation is like that way. And next, sorry, we were discussing what the pronunciation. I was disturbed because of the telephone call. It's okay. So, how check? We are saying bappa, we are saying ma, we are saying bhai, we are saying bhouni, we are saying, that means piusa, mousa. Online class chalji. Mousa, pisa. So in all of how, mate gonde bhatto diyo, bha. Mate tike sarbat diyo, bo. That means we are compelled to use our lips quite frequently, like this. So because we are joining the lips, because we are using our lips quite frequently, so it needs to be lubricated. And in that process, saliva will come. And in that case, when the lip is colored with lipstick, definitely it will be swallowed. But their pronunciation skill is exactly different. What? How different? They never use the lips. They never use the lips in the process of pronunciation. Then you may challenge me, sir, how? Many words are there like father, farmer, suppose pushpion, suppose many words are there, they will be compelled to use their lips. No. I am just showing you how pronunciation is easy without using the lips. When you think in the pronunciation you need to join your lips, then in that case you have to use the inner portion. Check here. The inner portion of the lip and the upper jaw. As if this is the upper lip and the very inner portion of the lower lip is the lower lip. Like fa. Check here. Father. Fa. Just follow me and utter it. What I told you. Whatever I will guide you, whatever I will tell you, just practice a lot. Practice a lot for a longer period of practice. Because which is easier for me, it may not easier for you at the initial stage, but believe me, after long practice, it will be so easier for you and you will be a master than me. And your pronunciation may be better than me also. Suppose then, what I was saying, suppose father. Sir, how father can be pronounced? Take here. Father, fa. It is not fa, it is fa. So father. So in English, tha sounds are there, but fa sounds are not there. They are pushpa sound, like father, fa. And follow me and pronounce fa and check how air is blowing through the lips, just drying it, not lubricating it or not making it wet. So that the lipstick will be intact. Suppose another word, postpion. Postpions are how it can be pronounced without joining the lips. Check here. Postpion. I am pronouncing, but mark me, I am not joining my lips. Postpion. Fo. Check here. The inner portion of the lower lip and the upper jaw is using as if they are the two lips. Postpion. Then in this case, because a lot more air is coming out, it actually, instead of lubricating it, it drying it, so that their lipstick becomes intact for long period of time, but our lipstick gets swallowed by them after half an hour or 5 minutes. The more they will be talking, a little time later you will find a lot more lipsticks are missing there, because they have already swallowed. Instead of being there on the lips, it will be there on their jaws, on their teeth, on their gums, etc., and also on their tongue. They would have swallowed a lot. This is the reason why our mothers, sisters, etc., what they do, actually they go to the corner, then take out a small mirror, then another lipstick will be there, and just then again apply. That means they are swallowing a lot and using less. That means they are making use of less, but they are swallowing a lot, and it may create health hazards also. So develop pronunciation skill so that you can pronounce it properly. Any word you should pronounce. Then first it is. That is, first is when you are speaking English, try to avoid joining the lips. Don't join the lips. Whatever, suppose you give me words where you think it is a compulsion to use the lips, without using the lips, without joining the lips, perhaps the word cannot be pronounced. Yes, it can be pronounced. You take anything. Father, it is father. Mother, brother, it is sister, it is postpion. In all these cases, I am not joining the lips, but I am pronouncing it. I am pronouncing it, not pronouncing, but pronouncing it. So, pronunciation is proper and perfect when you are not really joining the lips. That is English pronunciation. Then second, it is first one. So, first one, don't join your lips tightly. Tightly means don't jump. When it is compulsion, use the inner part of the lower lip and the upper jaw as the upper lips. This is. Then second one, it is not upper, it is upper. And then second, any word, first, second. Silent R. Where is R silent? If any word ends with R, preceded by a vowel, then R is silent. For example, it is far more. I am saying far more as if R is not there, but believe me, you just listen to me. Far more. It appears as if I am pronouncing R, but believe me, I am not pronouncing R. So in a technical manner, you have to speak like this, far more. That is more. As if it is more. But more, it should not be more. But technically, you should pronounce it as if it is R. Far more, far more. So similarly, if it is this word, check here the word ends with R preceded by E. Preceded means what comes before. It is father. It is father. It is not father. It is father. Father. It appears as if I am pronouncing R, but I am not really pronouncing R. Father. Father. Mother. My mother only came yesterday to report me something. My mother. It is not mother. It is mother. Mother. That is like this you have to just pronounce as if R is there. Similarly, brother. Only yesterday my elder brother, it is not elder. It is not like this, it is elder. Only yesterday my elder brother came, brother. It is not brother, it is brother. Brother. That means as if you are pronouncing brother, but R is silent. Half silent it is. Only yesterday my elder brother came to report me something. Listen to me. You may be thinking that I am saying brother and elder, but I am not pronouncing elder. It is elder, brother. So this is another thing. Then, now I will give you a lot more words for you to practice at your house. I am to tell you one thing, that whatever I will teach you, I will give you a lot more work to be done in your house. After every class, I will give you some worksheet, maybe in the written state, or I will give you some worksheet to be practiced. Now I am telling you, just try to pronounce the words like at your home, pronounce such words. I am giving you some words. I am giving you some words, but make a list of some 100 words in your copy. Then try to pronounce them. You may take the help of one dictionary, check here. Only me cannot guide you. You have to guide yourself. I am guiding you a little bit. You will be guided by you a lot more. If you are really interested, the way I am telling you, you will just follow me. What the important point I am telling you, you will just try to understand. Then apply all this skill in all other parts, so that you should try to guide yourself. Then only you can develop. Only a single person cannot do anything. Together we grow. It is one established line we say, together we grow. So together we grow. So you join with me, then we are together. I am guiding you, and you just propel yourself. Try to push yourself up and up. That means go forward, go ahead. So suppose one, take a lot more words that ends at least with R. I am not reading the words intentionally. You try to pronounce the word properly. Then I will advise you. When you are pronouncing any word, no one is there to listen. Then again, one thing I have to tell you. What? Never get afraid when you are practicing. Never get embarrassed. Never get ashamed. Because these are the jinx that stops you. These are the jinx that stops you to do anything. Never care others. Because initially, those who are laughing at you, very soon you will be laughing with them. So when you start anything, others will laugh at you, but believe me, very soon you will be laughing with them. तुमको जे वर्तमान परिहास करुच्ची बहुत शीघ्र तुम तांको सहित हसुथु अर्थात एंजॉय करथुव. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे आर योर नियर्स एंड डियर्स. दे विल डेफिनेटली बी so much happy when you will be successful. And you know, most of us become happy at other success because we know perhaps we cannot achieve success. He is that much, it is his destiny, it is his fate, it is his luck, like this we say, and we get happy. So this is the key line you should think. You should write this line in your on a piece of paper, then put it in your pocket the way Jawaharlal Nehru actually had one piece of paper where 2 lines were written. Miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. Similarly, write this line. What? Those who are laughing at me now, very soon I will be laughing with them at our success or at my success. So, what I am telling you, never get afraid of practicing. Practice. And if your situation environment is that much embarrassing, you may lock yourself in a room, take a mobile phone, then pronounce words, have it recorded, then listen to it again. You pronounce, you listen. You pronounce, you listen. You pronounce, you listen. Check how improvement is coming so fast. Because you are pronouncing, you are listening, then whether it is right or not, you are the judge. Then again pronounce, again get it recorded, then listen it. Then you will be happy, you will be excited, you will be thrilled at your improvement. Because that time your pronunciation may be a little better. Then you will just pat yourself, shabash beta, I am improving. Then again get it recorded, then again pronounce it, get it recorded, and again listen. So make it a practice. Go on doing this, it will enhance your speaking skill. Then, so this is the thing. So I have given you some words, you collect a lot, you may take some time to gather some words. Then henceforth my plan is to make the workbook, or what I want to give you, I will take with me in the written state, then I will just copy it out on the blackboard, or on the smartboard, so that you can write it and then you can practice it. And practice it, get it recorded, listen to me and tell me whether you are improving or not, and what is the factors that are actually dragging you from behind, and what is the problem with your pronunciation, what is the problem with your. First you develop your pronunciation, then we will go on speaking English more and more. So I think in this very first class you may be benefited a little, and if you need something more, or if you are confused regarding something else, etc., then get me known. I am waiting for your opinion through the comment box, so that I will try to improve myself and I will help you to improve yourselves. Okay, so I think this class should be concluded now. In the next class we will again meet.